Who invented TikTok? The algorithm's roots. Imagine a world where boredom ruled the small moments of everyday life, waiting at the bus stop. Sit in a cafe alone, or lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. People would scroll through Facebook, tap on Instagram, or glance at Twitter, but the spark, the quickfire, addictive, endlessly personalized spark was missing. Then came TikTok. But TikTok didn't just appear out of nowhere. Its invention is a story of shifting digital cultures, of algorithms more powerful than any before it, and of a company that understood human attention better than most humans ever could. To understand who really invented TikTok, we need to peel back the curtain on its algorithm, trace its roots through unlikely beginnings, and uncover the minds who built a digital force that rewired entertainment itself. TikTok officially launched in 2016 under the name Douyin in China, a short-form video platform created by a little-known Beijing company at the time called ByteDance. The mastermind behind ByteDance was Zhang Yiming, a young entrepreneur who believed that information should find people, not the other way around. Before TikTok, Zhang had already built a news aggregator app called Toutio, which didn't just give headlines in chronological order, but instead served each user the news they were most likely to click on. It's based on advanced machine learning. In essence, Toutio wasn't just a news app, it was a prototype of the recommendation engine that would later drive TikTok's global domination. But why short-form video? In the mid-2010s, Western apps like Vine and Musical.ly were experimenting with microentertainment. Vine introduced looping 6-second videos that cultivated a generation of comedic creators, while Musical.ly focused on lip-syncing, allowing teens to perform pop hits in bite-sized clips. While Vine burned bright and fizzled out, Musical.ly developed a loyal audience, particularly in the United States and Europe. ByteDance saw this opportunity. Their app Douyin launched in China, but in 2017, ByteDance acquired Musical.ly for nearly $1 billion, merging it with their own technology. What emerged from this fusion was TikTok, the global version of Douyin, powered by ByteDance's uncanny algorithm. At the heart of TikTok's success is its For You page. Unlike Facebook, where content comes from friends, or YouTube, where you subscribe to creators, TikTok flips the model. It doesn't ask what you want to sit, figures it out faster than you can. The algorithm watches how long you linger on a video, whether you replay it, if you swipe away quickly, or if you interact by liking or commenting. Each micro-action becomes a data point, feeding a system that learns your desires sometimes more intimately than you know them yourself. This wasn't just an invention of Zhang Yiming or ByteDance's engineers. It was the culmination of decades of research in machine learning recommendation systems, and data science developments that trace back to universities and labs long before TikTok existed. The algorithm's roots stretch back to collaborative filtering techniques pioneered in the 1990s, which were used to recommend books and movies online. Amazon refined this method by suggesting customers who bought this also bought that. While Netflix built its recommendation empire through the famous Netflix prize competition, which pushed data scientists to perfect predictive algorithms, ByteDance took these lessons, fused them with massive real-time data, and unleashed them in a way no entertainment app had done before. Unlike streaming platforms that recommended from a relatively small library, TikTok had an endless, ever-expanding ocean of user-generated videos. The algorithm wasn't just recommending it was curating a culture. The platform's meteoric rise was no accident. ByteDance poured billions into marketing and localization, ensuring TikTok didn't feel like a Chinese import, but instead like a native app wherever it landed. In India, it spotlighted local languages and music. In the US, it amplified creators who leaned into American humor, memes, and dance trends. But beneath these surface adaptations, the beating heart was the same. The For You page, an invisible curator that turned ordinary people into stars overnight. Unlike Instagram, where social clout often depended on followers, TikTok gave anyone a chance to go viral. The system didn't care about your past popularity, cared about how engaging your content was in that exact moment. So, who really invented TikTok? Was it Zhang Yiming, whose vision for algorithm-driven content birthed ByteDance? Was it the engineers and AI researchers who designed the code that could interpret human attention so precisely? Or was it the collective ecosystem of earlier platforms, VI Musical, YouTube, Netflix, that laid the groundwork for a world addicted to algorithmic recommendations? The answer is a blend of all of them. TikTok didn't come from nowhere. It was the ultimate remix of digital history, sharpened into one of the most addictive platforms the world has ever seen. Today, TikTok's algorithm is considered almost mythical, often described as a black box. Creators chase its approval, strategizing how to stay on the For You page, while governments eye it with suspicion, questioning the data it collects and the influence it wields. In many ways, the story of TikTok is not just about entertainment, it's about power. Power over attention, culture, and even politics. When a teenager in Iowa can reach millions across the globe with a single video, and when songs can skyrocket to the top of the charts because of a TikTok trend, we're witnessing not just a social media app, but a cultural engine. So who invented TikTok? Officially ByteDance and Zhang Yiming. But really, TikTok is the invention of an era culmination of human curiosity, data science breakthroughs, cultural experimentation, and our endless appetite for entertainment. It is both the child of its time and the force shaping what comes next. And as long as the algorithm keeps learning, TikTok's story and the debate over its true invention will never really be finished.